Hi, we have been talking about COVID times and the number of challenges that it has brought forth and the impact it has had on each one of us at organizational level, team level, individually, professionally, personally, and we're all grappling with those challenges, right? Now, one of the challenges, I should say, fears, I should say, is the fear of unknown, the whole uncertainty that has engulfed us. And, if I ask myself, if we were to ask ourselves, was the fear of unknown not there earlier? It certainly was. Our brains want certainty, we crave for certainty, and the fear of unknown, whether it is the fear of failure or the fear of succeeding. Yes, fear of failure or fear of succeeding. Haven't we experienced that? A lot of times it's also about not just what if I fail, but what if I succeed? Am I ready? Am I ready for that success? So the whole fear around what if this really happens? And that also, grips us so massively. So the fear of unknown, it has only multiplied because of the pandemic. So things we were already worrying about has gone to the next level, or there have been new fears in newer areas that have come in. Now the point is, how do we deal with this fear? Because it's going to be there. That's how our brains are designed. So we would always look for certainty, and that fear will keep coming. How do we deal with it? So I want to share four tools here which have helped me immensely, okay, to deal with this fear, though it keeps coming back, but now I am more grounded, more centered, and hence I want to share them with you. So the first tool is meditation. We all know how important it is to meditate, but I think what meditation has done for me is it has helped me become, like I said, more centered, and I have become, I think, a little comfortable with this whole unknown. Yeah. So if I talk specifically about this context, then now for me, unknown is about a pool of possibilities. There's a huge potential out there, and that unknown is somewhere protecting me. That's the kind of effect or the impact meditation has had. But it has happened over time. It doesn't happen overnight. So I need to practice meditation consistently to be able to really access that power where I can manage, control, or come to terms with, reduce this fear of unknown. Number two is being in the moment. So I think not just in this context, but I think in general, being in the moment is very, very important, right? So how can I do that? By constantly checking, where is my focus? Do I really want to focus here? And if not, then where do I want to focus? And then taking my focus there. So it's about training my brain on where do I want to focus. And that can happen only if I am aware, if I'm mindful, and I'm consistently mindful of where my focus is. Okay. And that basically leads me to be in the moment. I choose to be in the moment. So that's number two. Number three. Number three is being in the state of gratitude. Now, I think enough and more time gratitude has been spoken about. We all know what gratitude can do, what potential it has to turn around lives, right? The quality of life. Specifically, fear of unknown. If I am in the moment and also being grateful in that moment, or rather being mindful of what can I be grateful for in this moment, I think that to a huge extent, it just does away with the fear. Because fear and gratitude do not go hand in hand. So if there's gratitude, there won't be fear. And if there's fear, gratitude cannot be there. So gratitude somewhere is missing. And when I say gratitude, being grateful for things that I have, which have made my life so smooth, so easy, the people around me, and not just that, even the challenges that I'm facing. Because every challenge is moving me towards greatness. So every time I overcome a barrier, a block, who do I become? Right? That's the question. And if it is leading me to that greatness, if I'm becoming something greater, somebody greater, then isn't that, worth being grateful for? So being grateful for the challenges also, being grateful for what I already have, and being grateful for what I long or aspire to have, what is yet to come. Okay, and when I say what is yet to come, because when you are in the state of gratitude, you are in that state of that peak state of receivership. You're open to receiving whatever the universe has to offer you. So gratitude hugely impacts. It just takes away all the fear. Okay, I've literally experienced this. And number four, which is very critical, is constantly being mindful of what are you talking? What are you talking to yourself? Because when you're talking to yourself, your brain is listening, and that is when it starts to act funny, right? So if you're constantly saying, "Oh God, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Will this get through? Will the deal go through? How will I manage this relationship of mine? It's just getting worse." Okay, when will this corona go away, right? What if it happens to me? If this is the language that you are constantly talking, your brain is listening, and that is what is happening with you. You are bringing in more of that fear by talking that language. Okay, because your language is actually creating your reality. So you have to be watchful, you have to be mindful, you have to be conscious of what is that language and what can you alter it to now. What can you alter it to now so that it is more empowering? And when your brain hears, okay, let this come. I know it's going to be phenomenal, whatever is there in store for me. And when I say whatever is in store for me, I'm not saying having no clarity or no clear intention. Have that clarity, have that intention, but then just trust the unknown. Trust the unknown. It's going to bring in enormous potential. But be in that state of gratitude. So, very quickly, number one, meditating regularly. Number two, being in the moment. So, check your focus regularly. Number three is being in a state of gratitude. And number four, being aware, watchful of your talk, self talk. What is it that you are talking to yourself? Go ahead, practice these four tools, and I'd say rather pick one. Pick one. Which one of these are you going to just start doing immediately? And I'm telling you, for me, it has been a game changer. These four have been a game changer. Literally, I'm so much at ease, um, comfortable, and I would say friends with this whole uncertainty and unknown, right? So go ahead, enjoy, and practice these tools. Thank you, and hope you find it useful.